Hey guys, welcome back to Easel Does It Studio. So today I am going to do the blooms that I did on a test piece back a few videos ago. So I have got my resin mixed up, and it's just the regular casting resin. And I have let it set, so it's 33. So we're getting ready to get it poured. So a lot of people let it go to like 35. I'm okay with it being between 33 and 35. So I'm going to do a different technique. I wasn't sure what colors I was going to use. So I had pulled out cranberry and rose and midnight blue and blue. So I'm still, I don't know which ones I'm going to do. So these are the holographic molds. So I've never used this mold. It's a brand new mold to me. So I figured, why not use this? So I am going to pour some resin for my white. And that's probably going to be too much, but I want to make sure that I have enough. And this one is going to be for some green. And I'm going to use my ocean white for the white, for the petals. And then I'm still contemplating between the Let's Resin fluorescent green dye or the dark green mica powder. I'm thinking we're going to go the dark green mica powder. All right, so this is a brand new mold, but it does have a flaw there, a flaw there, and a flaw here, and a flaw there. So, yeah, I don't know if it's going to transfer over or not. So we're going to find out. All right, so let me see where my... All right, so I have got, this is 4.5 ounces. So I'm going to pour, and I'm not going to fill them because I'm probably going to back coat them. So I'm just going to evenly distribute as evenly as I can. I did not run this through the debubbler. All right, so I'm going to take a stick, and I just want to make sure that I get that all the way around. And I did not use any alcohol in the mold. And then I will run my heat gun over this just to try to get any of those little micro bubbles out. See, that little speck is really showing up, but I hope that won't transfer over. All right, so this is not the typical bloom that you kind of see everybody doing. I hope it comes out. Let me just see what color this blue is. Of course, it's not open. You know, why would I be prepared? Why? So that is a light blue. So, and why did I should, okay, this one is, yeah, and that's the dark blue. All right, so we're gonna use these two colors. All right, now if I can remember what I did. So instead of doing one bloom in each, there's gonna be 4. And I'm going to drop my alcohol ink before I mix my white so that it has time to run. So right now I'm just gonna run the heat gun and try to pop any of them, any bubbles that are in there. All right. So I do have a few little thingy dings, hairs or whatever. I don't know how this crap even gets in the molds when you're not moving anything around. All right. I don't want to take too long. The heat gun did help thin that out a little bit. And I mean, if there's a few little things, it's not going to really show, but I'm trying to get out as much as I can. All right, so I'm gonna start. Do I want the light blue in the middle or the dark blue? I think we're gonna do the dark blue first. All right, so we're just gonna one, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. And oh, we're going to start with this one. Sorry, I'm quiet. I'm trying to concentrate to get these somewhat similar. Oop. Because that one's going to have 5. All right. And just going to put a little more blue in that center. All right. So let's go ahead, get our white mixed up. I am going to use a piping bag. Come on. Drop already. All right. Let's start with one. And I'm going to put just a little bit more. Probably one more drop and that'll do. Come on. Come on, you can do it. I'm sorry I'm off camera. I have only got so much space here to work with. So I just dropped in all right. So it's still just a little tiny bit see-through, and that's kind of what I want. Because we're not doing the traditional blooms here. All right. And let me get some green, my green mixed up. Because it's getting thick. And I know I made way too much green and white, and that's fine. And I purposely made more because I did not want to run out. All right. So let me just take a cup. I was organizing my my mold while I was waiting for this to get to temperature. And whoa. So I'm just gonna get that poured in there. All right. All right, I gotta wipe my hands here a little bit. And I'm just gonna snip off. I'm gonna split the difference from what the what's left. And grab a paper towel. All right. And I'm just gonna do little tiny spirals. I'm gonna move some of this out of my way here. I hope these come out. The other ones were really cool. All right. So I'm just gonna squeeze the rest of this white back into the cup. I'm gonna get into frame because I'm gonna get yelled at. I can already hear you guys yelling at me because I'm not in frame. All right. And then I'm just going to cut some of this off. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna use a dotting tool. If I can find one. Let's see. I was gonna just repipe it, but I am just gonna use, I'm gonna use the bigger end of this, and I'm just gonna make one there, one there, one there. And these are going to be the leaves, so they don't have to be, you know, completely perfect circles, because we're going to pull these here in a second. That one's going to have an extra little leaf, because I'm not going to try to pull it out because I'll screw up my bloom. Trying to work a little quick because this resin is, I want it to be able to still pull in to the center like it's supposed to. All right. All right, last one here. Sorry if my arm is in the way, guys. All right. So, then I'm going to take the other end of the dotting tool and I'm going to pull those in. Maybe I'll just swirl those ones. But I also want to move, I forgot this step. Where I started, I wanted to pull that white so I have no blobbies, and I think I'm gonna have some blobbies because I forgot that step. I'll see if I pull them now, if it helps. All right, so let's... Gonna swirl that middle. I didn't swirl the middle on my test piece, but my resin is really getting thick here, so I want to get this done while it's still moving. So I'll just mix that. But see how that made a really nice looking leaf? That's why I said those dots didn't need to be completely dropped because it will give it a more authentic leaf look, hopefully. All right, and that's it for this step. I'm just gonna let that set and do its thing. And I think I'm gonna back coat it in the cranberry. I think that will be a good complementary color. So I have got some white and some green left and a little bit of clear. So I will find something to put that in, and then I will be back to pour the next coat. Alrighty, guys, see you in a bit. Alrighty, guys, we're back. These are, after they sat for an hour, I did put, once they stopped moving, I put them on my heat mat. So they are cured to the touch. So I've mixed up 5 ounces of my resin because I don't know how much it's going to take. And I'm looking for I guess we're gonna go, maybe, let's try this wine. I was gonna use the alcohol ink, but I think it's gonna make it still too translucent. So I'm just gonna, we're gonna mix some of this wine in and see what we get for a color. All right, I'm gonna try to do it on camera here. So slide that over. And I know it's gonna take quite a bit. It's pretty, but it doesn't seem, I don't know. I am going to put a little bit of cranberry alcohol ink to it, just to see if we can kind of get it a little bit more red. I think that's going to be good. All right, I think that's going to be a good contrast of color. All right, so that's just what I didn't want to do, spill my mica powder. See my little mess over here? Oh, Lord. All right, well, we're just going to throw that in there. All right, now I got the cover on, so let me remix this up. All right. So, my other thing that I did is, oh, it actually leveled out. I was getting my stuff out and I had poured the rest of the white. I mixed some of that cranberry with it, and that's the color that I got. And then I laid my paper towel with my paddle on it when I mixed up my resin right on it, and it all pulled up. So, but it leveled back out. So thank God for that. All right, so I'm gonna give them just a little squirt of alcohol, and then we're gonna just pour these to finish filling them up. And I did make too much, probably, but that's fine. I would rather have too much than not enough. And then I will try to transfer these back over to the heat mat, so I can try to get this video out for you guys. I hope they come out as good as I'm anticipating. All right, so I'm going to add a little bit more to dome them, but these were my trial pieces. So I'm trying to get a better one of these. Now, when I did those, I did not let the resin set at all. There was no, I didn't wait for any temperatures. I just poured it. So this way here, I'll see if maybe it works better if you do it before it, gets thick and starts moving. I don't know. That's going to be the million-dollar question here. Because I have done some of the blooms, just not, I haven't made a video of them yet. So if that is something you guys would like to see, different ways of doing the blooms, put it in the comments and I will gladly play around with some different options. Because there's a million different ways that you can do these blooms. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to let those cure. And I will be back on demold. I will find something to do with that. I have 1.5 ounces. So 4 ounces would have been plenty. I'm gonna dome it, so I'll probably have 1 ounce left. But yeah, I will see you in a few minutes. Alrighty guys, these are all done. They're still very hot, so I'm going to do my extras. So, as you can see right here, I don't have any red extras because when I went to move them, I made a gosh darn mess, like everywhere. So I ended up using what was left in the cup to finish topping them off. So yeah, it was not a pretty scene, I'm just gonna say. So these are the extras that I made from the first pour. If I can get these out. This is a new, it's a new set of crystal molds that I got. So I want to have like different sizes. So this is, come on camera, focus. Focus. I don't know why my camera's not focusing, but so that's one of them. It's a green one. So I did 3 green and 3 I just tinted with the rose color. So what I want to make a bunch of different crystals because I've got something in mind that I want to do, but I need different size crystals. So I figured I would start making some crystals. And I wanted like different sizes and different shapes and different heights. I mean, there's a few like little tiny micro bubbles in there, but they're not, you know, it's not like there's a big bubble in the end of them. Why, oh why is this not focusing? If I hold it there, yeah, no. All right, so we have one more after this of the green. But I was like, you know, crystals come in all different shapes, all different sizes. So I'm just gonna, and the mica powder, oh, this one's really pretty, guys. This one looks, it's more of a matte finish with the mica powder, but it is really, really pretty. All right, so those, and then I still had 4 more different molds that went with that. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So there was 10 molds that came in this set. And I got this on Amazon. So if anybody wants the link to it, let me know and I will get it posted for you. All right, I am dying to see what these look like. Now, the front of these are holographic, so I cannot top coat the top of them. So I'm hoping and praying there are no bubbles on that front surface. So yeah, this is my mess. but it cleans up really easy, as you can see. And this was a mold. I believe I got this mold on Temu. I'm not 100% sure, so if anybody is interested, just message me and I will let you know. All right, I'm really, really nervous, guys. I hope these came out good. The backs look really good. Oh, look at the holographic in there. Oh. So they came out pretty good. I wished I had not swirled, because this was my test piece. And see how in the middle it looked more like leaves? Whereas this one, it's okay. I mean, I can definitely live with it. So yeah. But I didn't know if the holographic would show up next to the dark colors. So I think next time what I'm going to do is I'm only going to put one dot of color. One color. You know, and maybe make it like, I don't know, maybe 2 or 3 of the same, but make it like a bigger circle. Because it kind of makes it look like all 4 of those make up that one flower. All right. Let's see. This one, I think, came out the best so far. But you can see, you know, like the leaves. And now it just, because I swirled that middle, but I didn't get too many goobies, whatever. Some here. Like there's this, and this. It's a little bit too, in this one here and this. So because I didn't pull that color first. So I don't know. I think next time I'm only going to use one color and make it a bigger circle. What are your thoughts on that? But, I mean, overall, for like my second attempt, I think it came out really, really good. So there's that little divot that I told you was gonna, that's in my mold. There's nothing I can do about that. I can't top coat it because it will take the holographic away. But what are your thoughts, guys? I don't know if I like my back color choice. And I could have gone a little bit darker, I think, on the white. So I think if I put one color and I just swirl, I think that would work better. So yeah. So if you guys try this and, you know, you do a different way, and I think the next time I'm not going to let my resin get to temperature. I'm just going to mix it. I'm going to put it through the debubbler and we're going to do it and see if by having that longer time for it to pull to the center, if that makes a difference. But overall, I am pleased with it. You know, I mean, we could, you know, if this was a different color, I mean, we could put something in the middle, but I don't know. I kind of like them. I am just really impressed that the holographic still showed. So Let me know if you would like to see more of the flower blooms, the different ways of doing it, and I will gladly make some videos on that. So if I have any codes, any discount codes or whatever, I will put them in the link. And I will also try to remember to put my email address in there if anybody would like to message me with any ideas or, you know, whatever. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope you have a fantastic day. Bye, guys.